to all help all the audiences and the entire universe, who are looking for, consultations, guidance, solutions, remedies, anything and everything. In next how many hours we'll get connected. So stay tuned. I'll get some of the things settled down here and get you connected back. Sorry for the quick short meetings. A lot of things are lined up for the entire day, and we have a lot of personal and professional commitment, obligations, and responsibilities, and we need to do our accountabilities, right? So we join in abrupt time, but I had announced that, and we are all here to help you out in how much time we are here. So we'll take three things from each one of you: date of birth, date, month and year, time of birth, hour, minute, and seconds if it is there, and place of birth, right? Where you are born, not where you are staying, right? I repeat, where you are born and not where you are staying. We don't need birth chart. We don't need kundali. We don't need horoscope, right? With the three things: date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, we can create magic miracles in your life, in your personal and professional life. So do share. I'll be broadcasting this live. I have gone live right now to the rest of the audiences, and we'll connect back. So till then, you can watch all my videos which are live today. So I'm just receiving another call. Just bear with me. Mm-hmm. I was saying, all those things are happening in parallel. So you can ask me in English, Hindi, Bengali, Oriya, anything and everything, any other languages also, and we'll translate it in English or Hindi as per your convenience and comfortability. Saturn's transit is happening. You can watch other special videos which are live today. There are other book trailers which have launched, Chat GPT and Astrology books, which can definitely help you. So do watch those live videos which will be beneficial for you and your family and near and dear ones. And at the same time, stay tuned and please broadcast who would be needing this kind of services, right? um, Hi. As we get query from different people, we'll take one by one. So I'm all here. First of all, don't worry for anything and everything, right? Life will be fine. Life will go good. Just you need to have patience, calmness, and serenity, and be optimistic, right? Life depends on your Mahadasha and Antardasha, and that's how we'll decide the course of life. We are taking some of this question, date of birth from a guy in Jammu, one of the favorite places I visit, Vaishno Devi Ma, right? Jai Ma Vaishno Devi, Jai Ma Vaishno Devi, Jai Ma Vaishno Devi. Whenever I get a query from any of the religious places, right? Kashi Vishwanath, Tirupati, right? Shirdi Sai Baba, right? Our Jagannath Dham Puri, right? Dakhineshwar Kali, right? Dwarikeshwar, right? Rameshwaram, right? Ajmera Dargah Sharif, right? All religious are all welcome in this grand occasion of birth chart analysis astrology. We are doing the divine service. So first of all, blessings and grace, prayer and wishes for the entire universe and the mankind. As the universe prosper, each one of us will prosper. Each one Ram Raj Stapit Hoga will go back to our the ancient presence where we came from, not this metro cities, right? We can talk technology, science, finance, chat GPT, all that stuff, but everything should have connection with astrology, right? And that's the beautiful part of astrology, right? Astrology is occult science which can change, transform, give a new beginning, new direction in your life. So stay tuned, we'll take up So we'll take up this Jammu case. Date of birth looks like 12th December 1992. I don't need a name. Everybody can have Shakespeare, any other name of the world. Doesn't matter. Name is just anonymous. You keep it. It's private. And I'll tell you which Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, Shukma Dasha, Pranadasha you are going through, which will decide the course of your life, which will decide the path of your life, which will decide the new beginning, new transformation, right? So stay tuned as I am doing the analysis and the research and the brainstorming of this entire chart, Navamsha chart, Bhavchali chart, Nakshatra, Upanakshatra, Chandra Kundli, Shan Kundli, Gochar, Ashtavarga, all these charts should take some time and keep chanting from Jammu, Jai Vaishno Devi Ma, Jai Vaishno Devi Ma, Jai Vaishno Devi Ma. Keep chanting to all my subscriber and audiences. You can chant any other names, Almighty also, right? Om Namah Shivaya, Om Gan Ganapataya Namah, Om Gan Ganapataya Namah, Om Gan Ganapataya Namah, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram. You can chant Ram Raksha Sutra, anything, whichever. If you are other religions, Allah, Malik, Jesus, Guru Nanak, you keep chanting and we do the analysis and research, and we'll stay tuned as I am doing this research. So whenever you do a chart analysis, right, you first need to see Rakesh. I told you the code word Rakesh, I think in the last birth chart analysis, right? So watch all my videos in a very detailed way, in a very succinct way, in a very precise way, in a very calm place, cool place, and serenity would be there, and then you can decide probably the next course of actions in your life, right? So coming back, as I said, Rakesh, which I was saying, in the Lagna chart, the Shah chart, the Bhavchali chart, the Nakshatra, Upnakshatra, right, which we are talking about, right? Rakesh stands for Rahu, Ketu, and Shani, right? So first you see where is the placement, the axis of Rahu and Ketu, and then see the axis of Saturn will delay things and yeah, will delay things and will procrastinate, but till you have the mind, so probably things will go good for you. Hey, just a minute. So I was saying about the Rakesh factor, which decides the course of your life. So see the Rahu Ketu axis, see the Saturn axis, see your Lagna chart, see your Navamsa chart, how these things are placed. So whenever we see any charts, right, from any kundi which has been supplied to us, right, so we go for the Mahadasha, Antardasha, we go for Prati Antardasha, basically Mahadasha, Antardasha, and Prati Antardasha. As I said, Mahadasha is the larger events of your life, and we are also connected in multiple systems, so there is some issues. So at the same time, we are trying to logging in and seeing everything is working fine or not. So do supply your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, as we are doing the chart analysis of some of the guys. So you need to see your Lagna chart, the Shah chart, and the Vamsha chart. You need to see your Bhavchali charts and tell me, how things are favoring you, right? And then we do the analysis, as I said, from the the Prashna Kundli, right? The Jalani astrology, right? And from the transit and coach. And then we decide the next course of action in everybody's life, right? So do check with us if you have. So as people join in, I'll be doing this kind of sessions throughout the day, round the clock, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So whenever you have time, do join. And I was saying on the Lagna chart, the Shah chart, the Vamsha chart, Bhavchali chart, and you can also watch other videos which are live. There are three ways you can get benefited. You can log into our new books which are launched, and you can go for any astrology books, any technology book, any Vaastu book, any financial book, any business oriented books, anything whatever is your requirement, your accessibility. So you can go for those books and courses. So probably that will help you out. At the same time, if you are looking to learn astrology and Vastu, you can reach out to us on WhatsApp, email, and online websites. And also, if you want, paid consultations, private consultations, reach out to us in the email descriptions and links given below, and we can solve all your problems trouble together, right? So as I was saying, right, the Rakesh factor, you need to watch out how the Rahu Ketu factor. And one of the biggest secrets I'm going to tell you here is, as you are seeing the Rahu and Ketu, right, wherever it is placed from 1 to 12, any chart, right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, anywhere it is placed, right? So you need to see the next house, right? So suppose Rahu is placed, in my case it is placed in 6th house. I should see the placement of 5th house and 7th house. Are there planets? That's how it is a default conjunction. And if Rahu Ketu conjunction happens with the 5th house or the 7th house, and that kind of dasha comes in, unstoppable, unmatchable, right? Nobody can stop you. Can scale high, you can become the number one, right? Professionally, but personally it creates a lot of crisis, a lot of difficulties in your life. So keep watching how the Rahu and Ketu axis are there. If you know how to use Rahu and Ketu positively, and one of the positive aspect of Rahu and Ketu, including Saturn, remedy, right? Start learning an astrology and Vaastu. And how to learn astrology and Vaastu? You start joining our programs, and then you can decide the next course of actions, right? So as I said, Rahu Ketu will decide your time of birth, your place of birth, and your date of birth. Based on that, these three, including your Lagna Lord, your 10th Lord, your Venus, right? If your Lagna Lord is a Jupiter, right, which is the Karaka of wisdom, right? Your wealth Lord, which is Venus, is placed in the Kendra or the Trikona house, you will get massive best results, right? So you need to see where is your planets which are placed in the Kendra houses or in the Trikona houses, and that's how you can decide your course of actions. The people who are supplying the date of birth, they can also introduce, they can tell me what's their problem beyond the date of birth and time of birth, and then we can take up their cases individually. Yes, I understand you have a career problem, you have a job problem, you have a medical problem, you have a marriage problem, you can have any sort of problems, but we can sort it all together. But tell me in detail, and if you are not comfortable to disclose here, I would suggest go for the private consultations, right, where you can ask anything and everything, and we do a complete analysis of all the charts, right, all the analysis, and then we decide the course of actions, right? So do join with us. 5, 4, 6, just a minute. So I have multiple systems, as I said. I log in so that I can help on the mobile. I take the details, and online I try to log in and see what best I can do the analysis and the research in a quick manner. So that's the biggest secret. Rahu Ketu, you see the which are the planets placed in the 12th sign houses from Rahu and Ketu, not the first houses. So suppose, as I said, if my Rahu Ketu is placed in the 6th house, the more prominent will be the 5th house, right? So if I have 5th house, 4 planets, whenever the Mahadasha comes, suppose I have a planets Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and Sun, right? Whenever this Mahadasha of Jupiter Mahadasha comes, or Mercury Mahadasha comes, or Venus Mahadasha comes, or Sun Mahadasha comes, right? Rahu Ketu will have a direct connections, and that will have an impact both in my personal and professional lives. So from today on, go back to your horoscope and Kundli and see the 12th house, and also you can see the first house, but that will not make much impact, but see the 12th house, right, for sure. At the same time, okay, another person has joined in from Chandigarh. Hey, welcome guys. Hope everything is fine in Punjab. The way things are happening, it was not really looking good, but nevertheless, just bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to join and take your chart analysis, right? So let me do this, as I said. Yeah. So what's your exact problem and query? You can type. And how is this the first time you are asking this chart analysis, or have you done it before with any other users? Want to go abroad for foreign settlements and not getting job here? Fine, no worries. So I'll see these details and tell you exactly why this situation is happening. See, foreign settlements, I will tell you, foreign settlements happens when your 12th house gets activated, right? So if your 12th house is not activated, you need to wait for that, but we'll definitely chart. Ritika Mittal, welcome again. So as I was question, do you see your chart from Lagna chart or a moon chart or a sun chart? I'll ask you, right? Sun chart is your time of India. Moon chart is your Chandra Kundli, which is generally used by a lot of astrologers, but that don't give you accurate predictions. And Lagna chart is the beautiful. So Lagna chart is the 2 hours. And do you get, have you seen your Lagna before charts, or this is the first time you are asking as I do the analysis of yours, right? As you've asked me the question, right away I will see and solve your problem. Okay, so this is the first consultations or you have taken before, and what are the solutions and remedies? Did you get any solutions, remedies, guidance, karma alignment, life alignment, anything you have received from those people? Do share with your feedback, right? And what you do currently, what are the qualifications you can share as we are doing the analysis of your charts. So a few questions to you, Ritika Mittal. Go ahead and answer if you wish to. And these are fine, these can be. And also in case you want for your family members and near and dear ones, right, for your okay, very good, very good. I think a lot of my relatives are also in the MBA in healthcare, and anybody in your family near and dear ones, and including ladies, women who are not comfortable to talk in this public forums, they can go for private consultations. It is available on WhatsApp, email, and online website. We have budget friendly plans, we have complete life plan, so you can reach out to us. And also you can learn astrology and Vaastu, that also we are starting new batches. So this is an information to share. You can go and see my all the details in my YouTube channels, always available. I'll take up this questions of Ritika. So Ritika, are you aware of your Lagna? If yes, tell me. If no, you can type, right? I'll directly go into your questions as you are asking me at this point of time. So right now it is 12:17. I will take the 12:17 time. I understand you are born in 3:05 a.m. Chandigarh, 18th February 1998, right? I want to go abroad for my father's. The reason of you going abroad is only for studies, or you want to settle down there? When I'm doing analysis, I need to see all this. So tell me, or is it only for the studies you are focusing on, and you are not for, and you want to come back to India? If that's the bottom line, study and settle. Okay. Any specific countries? As I see from your charts, you are looking for 12:17. I have taken. Okay. Okay, you need to wait. I think the calculation which I'm doing, the double transits I am using, right, Bruhashpati and Shani, right? After I am giving you the dates, note down in your calendars very clearly, loudly, and it should be noted properly so that you don't miss out. From April end, right, you can start from May, right? Bruhashpati transitions will happen and Guru Chandal Yoga will form. But if you are looking for foreign settlements, that's a very auspicious time. You have 1 year. So after April last week, which I'm saying, which is after May 2023 till next year, you have all time. You can look for applying for the visas and other things. And if you are facing any challenges, you can definitely write to me on the WhatsApp, email. These are paid services. Our team will get back to us. But as your primary questions, yes, things are definitely looking up from April to May onwards. And any other queries, you can ask me. Yeah. You can go ahead, you can start planning. Applying is the second thing. Applying can happen after June, July. Let the planet get super active, and then probably you can decide the next course of actions. But you definitely can start planning and doing the roadmap in terms of what are the things you need to do once you settle down there. But and focus on the application and the studies rather than on the durations. Focus on major things, right? So that's the major thing. And anybody else, and also do subscribe to our channel and spread the happiness among near and dear ones. Not only help yourself, but help your friend circle and near and dear ones. I know many of my friends who are suffering from a lot of crisis, troubles, and diseases in their life, and they hesitate, they become reluctant, and they don't follow astrology and Vastu. One of the remedy, Ritika, I am just going to give you magic, miracle remedy. Stay tuned. The remedy which will help not only yourself but the entire world, right? Start learning astrology and Vastu. That will help you. Yes, there are a few other guys. Tell me, Ritu, how can I help you out? So where are you from? What are your qualifications? What are your job? How many members are there in your family? You can introduce yourself for the larger audiences. Go ahead. Yeah, over to you. Yeah. Yes, you can ask your question, Ritu. But first, introduce yourself in detail so that we can take up, because other people are also asking, so it should not get missed. Go ahead and ask your questions if you have any specific queries. Okay, you are from Varanasi. Kashi Vishwanathan, right? Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Government job, right? What is your qualification, right? What studies you did, and why you are aspiring for a government job? So if you can just give me a background, and also, do you see your Lagna chart, moon chart, or sun chart? Go ahead. Okay, geography. Okay, interesting, interesting. Geography was also one of the subjects. So you are looking for the government job, right? What you said, right? So you are from Varanasi. 10th February 1993. Few things from mindset Sultanford. Very good, very good, very nice. So do subscribe to our channel and spread the happiness among near and dear ones who are in trouble, who are in crisis, not only for yourself, but the mankind. This is the best remedy. Even you will get all your jobs, all your desires, all your fulfillment as long as you are helping others. I am doing my service also. I am doing my part. Even I am going through a lot of difficulties, but as I am helping the world, Almighty will come down to help you out, right? Remember that thing. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can, deny you. There can be a delay, but not denied, right? That's what Saturn is promising. 18 January, Saturn transit has started, so it can delay small thing, but not denied. After 30 years, not just 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. After 30 years, Saturn transit has happened, and शनि आए हैं अपना जलवा दिखाने, दुनिया को मदद करने, right? And things will change. Should I talk in Hindi or English? Tell me. So I'll use that language, or Bengali, or Oriya, or any other Maharashtra, Telugu, Tamil. Which language I should speak? You can tell me, or in English I will continue. I'll continue in English. Go ahead and tell me which language I should speak. मैं भगवान से हूँ, राइट? भगवान का दुनिया है, भारत बनाया है, और भारत में हम वासी हैं। आप भी भारत से हैं, हम भी भारत से हैं, डजंट मैटर, राइट? साईं बाबा कहते हैं सबका मालिक एक है, हम सब एक। At the federal level, India got divided into multiple states, so that's about it, and nothing else. So everybody is equal, sir. Like, so I was saying the government job, but I had one question to Ritu. Do you see from Lagna chart, or your moon chart, or your sun chart till now? Sun chart is your times of India. Moon chart generally generalization of all that, which will not give you right prediction, right calculation, right analysis, and whereas this Lagna chart is the precise one. Have you seen your Lagna properly before any solutions or remedies you have followed? You can go ahead and type. Just a minute. So we have a lot of people, a lot of kids in the home, so they start doing all the small things. So probably, yeah, go ahead and ask. I will be analyzing your charts in the meantime. Just bear with me. Yeah, I was saying I should speak in Hindi, English, or any other local languages. You can type. I'll use the same format. So please go ahead. Which language you want me to type? Okay, there are multiple queries. So as I'm seeing your chart, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when is the time when you're applying for the government jobs? You can tell me, right? So we can talk about it. Okay, हिंदी. मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगा. जैसे जैसे जिन लोगों का whenever I take up any individual charge, I'll speak that language. Don't worry about it. If English is good, English is good. If Hindi is also fine. And if any other local languages, I'll try to translate. So fine, Hindi would be also people who are talking about Hindi. I'll take up Hindi on a case by case basis, but English I'll maintain because the entire India and out of India, entire audiences they can watch, right? So that's the case. uh, सो 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 हिंदी में हम बोलेंगे सुल्तानपुर से हैं, वाराणसी से हैं, और इनका जो डेट ऑफ बर्थ है 22 मई 1996, रात के 7:30 का टाइम है. तो आपका जो चार्ट दिख रहा है, मेरा मानना ये है आपका गवर्नमेंट जॉब कब होने वाला है. नेक्स्ट 6 मंथ्स में होने वाला है, नेक्स्ट ईयर में होने वाला है, कुछ प्लान बोलिए. या ये जस्ट आर्बिट्रली क्वेश्चन है, नेक्स्ट 3 साल में, 5 साल में. बिकॉज हम देश काल पात्र देखते हैं, देश काल पात्र. ऐसे वो नहीं बोल सकते, किसी को नहीं बोल सकते. टाइम फाइन है. आपका गवर्नमेंट जॉब कब लगने वाला है आप बोल सकते हैं. मैं उसी हिसाब से बोलूँगा. यदि 3 साल के बाद है, 5 साल के बाद है, 10 साल के बाद है, या 1 साल के बाद है, कब गवर्नमेंट जॉब देना है, यू कैन डेफिनेटली टेल मी एंड देन वी कैन टेक द थिंग्स अकॉर्डिंगली, राइट. सो जस्ट आई एम हैविंग अ स्मॉल ग्लास ऑफ वाटर फॉर मॉर्निंग. आई डिडंट हैड एनीथिंग. सो अपने अकाउंट नहीं नहीं, टाइम ठीक है, टाइम मैंने ऑलरेडी नोट किया है. ओके, देर आर सम क्वेरीज विच आई हैव. ओके गॉट, बिकॉज मैं बाकी लोगों को बोलूँगा, सबका हमें एक एक करके लूँगा. टाइम इज़ 1:36 AM वाराणसी का, राइट. 10th is the date, February, right, 1993. तो I have seen that, right, I have seen that. And बाकी लोगों को भी बोलूँगा, don't worry, I'll be remaining online throughout the day and the multiple duration, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But generally क्या होता है ना, प्राइवेट कंसल्टेशन में जब आते हैं, you get more details, more analysis, more solutions, remedies. These are only beginning things where we can just give one answer, one query, right. We'll not be able to answer your 100 queries. So 100 detailed analysis कीजिए, solutions और remedies कीजिए, and subscribe our channel and spread the happiness among near and dear ones. दूसरे लोगों को भी ये चैनल स्प्रेड कीजिए जिससे मदद हो सके. दिस ईयर को गवर्नमेंट जॉब है, ठीक है, तो आपको गवर्नमेंट जॉब ट्राई करना है, तो इसलिए अच्छा हुआ आपने बोला दिस ईयर को. आप अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर में प्लान कीजिए. अभी टाइम थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग है, मई तक. सो मई को जाने दीजिए, बृहस्पति का टाइम ख़त्म हो जाएगा. बट मेरा सोच है कि अपने पेरेंट्स को बोल के, या आप कोई जॉब कर रहे हैं तो पूरा बर्थ चार्ट एनालिसिस कीजिए, राइट. महादशा अंतर्दशा देखिए, अंडर प्ले मत कीजिए, गवर्नमेंट जॉब मत कीजिए. यदि आप कोई बड़ा हो सकते हैं सितारे, राइट. जस्ट so we have multiple clients, multiple people around here, so we need to respond accordingly. So voice नहीं आ रहा है, हम पता है. So I was asking you, I have given you the details कि you try after October, November, December, and then you can plan it accordingly, right. Till then you do a complete bar chart analysis, your solutions and remedies, and that will decide your course of actions, right. And जैसे मैंने बोला, right, दैट विल टेल यू विच महादशा अंतरदशा से अच्छा होगा, क्योंकि जॉब तो एक बार मिल जाता है पर कैरियर बना नहीं पाते। सो इफ़ यू हैव ए ग्रेटर कैरियर एंड ए ग्रेटर विजन, वो कैरियर को फोकस कीजिए, जॉब और इसमें ज़्यादा फोकस मत कीजिए। आई हैव बीन लॉन्ग टाइम फ्रॉम लास्ट 40-45 मिनट्स ऑनलाइन, सो आई विल टेक ए ब्रेक। एट द सेम टाइम मैंने जैसे बोला आई विल बी रिमेनिंग ऑनलाइन। आप जाके मेरे सब वीडियोस को देखिए, मेरा बुक भी लॉन्च हुआ है, सो दैट विल हेल्प यू। ड्यूरिंग हम क्या करेंगे, फिर से लॉग इन करेंगे, फिर से आएंगे। सो आप हमारे चैनल पे बने रहिए। टिल देन, जय साई राम, जय हनुमान।